Leave meeting.
You know what?
I'm out.
Yep. I didn't even think about a patron.
Yeah, see
but
you
you
guys.
know what?
Get
I'm
one.
going to give a shout out because he's been. Oh,
He left us.
Where did it go?
Did he actually click on?
Welcome to the Horror Hour.
We all go a little mad.
Y'all want to talk some shit?
Yes, please.
yes, because the next film I'm gonna
Because we've been doing lots of just like, oh, that was a messed up movie. And look, I love all movies. I love bad movies. I plan on starting a fun series called Fun Bad of watching bad movies.
You know what movie you should watch? Jurassic Shark.
Shut up.
You should watch
You know
Sharks of the
what?
Cornfield
Wait.
Oh,
Yes.
by Stephen Kang.
Stephen Kang. Sharks of the Cornfield.
Yes, 100%.
I'm gonna check that out.
Mhm.
That sounds
so
terrible. I'm
bad.
gonna hate myself
It's
later,
so
but I can't wait.
bad.
But this is a movie that was in theaters, was supposed to be serious, was supposed to be good. Some people like it, I found recently on a tier list.
And it makes me so angry
Oh, I
that
can't wait to
it's
hear what
not
this
bad.
is.
It's not good.
Bridget just hit Cody with the silence finger.
What?
Yeah.
Still one of these.
Wait, so people say this isn't bad.
No,
So-
it's bad.
No, okay. Most people agree it's bad.
Okay.
But there's a fandom for it, which I get that for a lot of
Piglet,
bad
no.
movies.
No.
This movie angers me, and I made a video about it, I think, even at one point. It is
Oh.
Texas Chainsaw 3D. It is a
They made a
terrible
3D
movie,
version?
a terrible sequel. It is infuriating, and I love people and watch it and have fun. It's bad. It's so bad.
I
Don't
thought you
ever
were gonna
watch
do
it
something
again.
completely different.
I got Leatherface here on my arm. I just got into the Texas Chainsaw series a few years back, honestly.
Have you
I'm
got a
not
chainsaw
mad
yet?
at that because I saw that in theaters and I wasn't pissed. Okay, you know what? The lead actor.
It's
You
the
telling
one
me
part.
and
Hold on, hold
spoiler,
on.
you spoilers.
That
I don't
lead-
care.
Oh, yeah,
you know
no.
why?
Do
Because
your
don't
thing,
watch it.
cuz.
Do
That was
your
dumb.
thing, cuz. And she throws
Okay,
the
I see you on
chainsaw.
that. That was the
Go
dumb. Yes,
yourself.
that was dumb.
The dude's FaceTime, the police officer's FaceTiming, like, I don't know where to go.
Oh,
and I'm like, this
Okay,
is so
but that
dumb.
made me laugh my ass off, though.
You know what else made me laugh
he
my
had-
ass off when we rewatched it? When they go to slam the gate and the just crash and the car stops. You know
I
what?
was like, that's a terrible thing. That was dumb. But I love to hate watch that, but also I love the main actress
I can only hate watch it.
because she's really good in White Lotus season 1. So
Is
It was
she in
so stereotypical with the
Mhm.
characters, whatever.
well,
Just-
she was married to the asshole, like
Okay.
the one we all wanted to die
a-
in season 1, but didn't.
Okay.
Anyway, there's very few movies I actually dislike and upset me, and that's one of them.
It so okay, I have to ask then. Was it just the lot like the script or was it just also the delivery? I'm just curious because I didn't mind it. I chuckled when I was watching it because I did
It's-
love the kills.
I think it's the script. I don't know. It's just this, and it's almost like a requel before requels. I feel like Halloween 2018
that's true.
really hit off with the requels,
Yeah.
and maybe Scream 4 a little ahead of its time, whatever. But check it. Just the requel
You just
thing.
don't
They're
like that
ignoring
FaceTime
everything.
was included.
I mean, I get where you're going because
It was the
No,
do your
it's
thing.
a dumb
cuz.
story.
Everybody
it is the
when-
dumbest story. It
It was.
literally makes no sense, Puggapillar. You know why? What year was Texas Chainsaw Massacre? 1974. This movie took
I think
place
I said
modern day.
1901.
That
or
is
something.
not 2013. It is 40 years later. 40 years
Not
later
wrong.
from the
He's-
original. But
Have you heard of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Netflix reboot?
yeah, it's fine. It's a fun
I'll
time.
cancel you,
That was
bro.
fun.
That's a fun time.
That was
I get to
fun.
watch people that are annoying get killed.
There's no f***ing way
He
you think
hates
that
this
movie
f***ing
fun.
movie.
No, I do.
Um,
I will watch it
I'm
100
not
times
mad
over.
at that
2013.
Netflix one.
Listen,
but that's mainly because I wanted to pound it out with the mechanic. But,
Listen,
okay.
Editor, add Mario jumping sound effects.
Mainly because I wanted to pound it out with the mechanic.
just say note to self. Listen, Texas Chainsaw Massacre takes place in 1974. Texas Chainsaw 3D ignores all sequels as in a direct sequel to 1974. The movie
We got
came
the
out
bloody Texas Chainsaw
in
Encyclopedia. in the call.
2013, 39 years later. Okay. But the beginning of the 2013 movie takes place at the end of the 1974 movie in 1974. Then it skips to modern day, and it's modern day with cell phone. And the lead character, who was a baby at the beginning in 1974, is a 20-year-old woman in 2013. It makes no
Yeah.
sense.
That's actually very true.
Also, the
Passionate
dude
about
throws the
this shit.
chainsaw, and it's hilarious by the Ferris wheel, and he just dips.
Careful, he's about to shit his pants.
Listen, if he would have murdered people at the carnival instead of
That would've
throwing
been
his chainsaw for the 3D effect, also do your thing, cut like you.
Ugh,
We
Cody's
need a nappy
passionate
change
about
on
that.
Cody, please.
No, he's.
I love Texas
You made
Chainsaw
some
Massacre.
really good
Though.
parts.
Watch it;
You
it's fun.
You made some really good points. Actually,
Watch it
though.
once; it's fun. Don't watch it again. That's the topic.
He's so mad.
Yeah, I can't say I've watched it again.
Why
Utaka,
would
we
you?
better
Why
put
the fuck
some
would
helmets
you?
on because Cody's about to start beating the webcam up.
Dude, watch Texas Chainsaw Massacre Next Generation again, because that's a goofy movie that is it's so weird, it's interesting to me. Whereas 2013's 3D,
Yeah, I would rather
was
watch
just
the
a terrible
Next Generation one because
take.
I mean it's got Renee Zellweger, and
Matthew McConaughey, dude. I love
and that
Matthew
one chick who
McConaughey.
she didn't care. She's like, okay, just rips open shirts like, yeah. I'm like, girl,
Oh, I can't wait to
maybe
do
it's
that
like,
whole
hey,
series.
somebody's killing people, and you want to show your tits.
Have
I
you
have
seen-
to have
wait,
someone show their tits.
Dude, Pug, I know you've done the first 2 Texas Chainsaws, and you're gonna do the kill review with us. Have you seen any other Texas Chainsaws?
Have I watched the second one?
Yes,
Yeah, you did
I
too.
just watched your
I watched
reaction
your
and
review.
I chuckled.
Yeah. I said
You
it was one
didn't
of,
enjoy it as
Yeah,
much
with-
as I did.
you
but-
didn't. It's Stretch, and she's the radio lady,
Oh, that's my favorite
and it
one.
starts with the dudes in the car. It's so campy
So
compared to the
good.
original.
I do not remember watching that, but apparently I did.
Dude,
That's
Texas
a
Chainsaw
shame,
2,
'cause
Texas
that
Chainsaw
opening
2
kill was
is
fun with
so
Dennis
much better
Hopper?
than the first one.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh god,
Ooh,
I've got
I don't know
throat
about that.
problems.
I don't
Um,
give a I'll tell you. I got hot
Okay.
takes. I got another one. Oh, never mind.
All right. Well, let me get my hot take out of the way
Yes, you
because this
do
is
it.
going to piss some people off. But
Ooh.
I make no apologies about this one. This
Do it.
film, I will be respectful that I think it was very experimental, was thinking outside the box. I just thought the delivery was awful. But also, this entire film, this could have been an email. That's what this film
What?
could have been. Yeah.
What is that?
So this film was a sensation in cinemas last year, and it was Skinamarink.
Ah,
Okay.
never watched it.
We
So
haven't
here's the
seen
thing.
it, but I
It
don't
was
care
based
to.
off a short that was about maybe 15 minutes that I do think would have been incredibly effective. I think it would have been really great, but to stretch something that would be a good 15-minute short
Yeah,
into
okay.
almost 2 hours
Oof.
to where the entire thing
Is it
just
that
about-
long? How long is
It's
this
an
movie?
hour and 40 minutes.
As long as
That's
the
still
title,
too
Cody.
much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
It
you know why
is-
I'm so excited about watching the Nightmare on Elm Street movies? They're all less than 90 minutes.
Yeah.
This film, I think from a technical standpoint, I loved like the sound design, great. It's meant to throw you off. The visuals, yes, I get it. It's supposed to be like was it like gradient or like the gradient or whatnot, but thing is you never see any character really in focus. You
Mhm.
never really have a ton of dialogue. You don't even know what's happening. The whole premise is 2 children wake up in the middle of the night, their father's missing, all the windows and doors in their home
Relatable.
have vanished.
Dude,
So
you too?
Yeah, I know, right? We must all have Skinamarink prequels.
And I watched it, and I think I've heard some people say it's one of the scariest films they've ever sat through, and
Really?
I don't want to like because some of they'll go in a little bit deeper, and I'm like, that's valid if that's what you got from it. I did not. I
think it depends on when you watch it because I haven't seen it yet. I've been told I need to watch it at night, especially because this right here. And it needs to be like a nighttime viewing.
Like
if
in
you
a
watch it during the
very
day, it might be a
specific
bit shit.
situation, you
So
might
let
be
me tell
more
ya-
unnerved.
Let me tell you, Pugga, I watched this film in a blacked out room on my laptop
movie theater?
with
Oh, okay.
headphones. Literally, I was laying down with my laptop on my chest. So this was like right in my face, audio here. Absolutely was going for the full experience. And I was just like, yep, nope, I still have a pulse. What's
It
going
didn't
on?
scare you at all?
Okay,
Nothing?
but based on
Absolutely
the
not.
graphics, what kind of GPU are you rocking? You might not have got the best visuals.
I'm sorry, what was this like?
I could have been operating a
420p? I
Zune
mean,
and still been just fine.
Oh.
you could put full movies on your Zunes too.
I know.
so
probably,
this, is
I
ac-
have
this is
those.
historically accurate.
Yes.
I think you need to rewatch Skinamarink with a 470 Ti, probably.
What have you seen?
That's like with
No,
the
I haven't.
Outwaters. The Outwaters. You need to watch it.
Outwaters
Pitch
was
black,
good.
completely
Yeah,
quiet.
no, but The Outwaters was also experimental. I just thought that end was like out of left field, but I still had a much like the sound design was actually it's cleaner in that. But also I felt you got to learn about the characters. There was
Yeah.
character development. You cared about what was happening. These two kids, yes, they are in this house. And
That's funny.
I'm like, okay, what's going on? And they're calling people, and they're people like, well, where are you at? I'm like, oh my God, something needs to happen. Something
That's
needs to
so
happen.
weird.
I'm like, cool. I can only see a floating Barbie and some Legos so many times.
What?
So-
Oh
Legos are
man,
pretty
I can't
terrifying.
watch it now. I don't.
Don't
So
need
to
to
the
pad that
filmmakers, I do
runtime.
have to give them props. I know they're like, you fucking hate my film, but you did something incredible that it cost only 15 grand and it was a hit at the box office. I am all about like making a
Yeah,
mark and
right.
all of that. I think that's great.
So do you reckon they'll use a proper camera to film the sequel?
I don't know.
Was it really
it's
grainy?
intentional.
Like it was like
That was
probably
the
supposed to
purpose.
be like
Yeah, it's one
yeah.
of those things where
it
it's
was
like
grainier than the original Blair Witch.
you got to be
Oh.
like really into that to like.
You
that
do.
I'm
sense.
And so-
not.
Which is why I haven't watched it yet.
So
Oh.
like I
It
said,
goes beyond like just a found footage type movie.
Yeah,
like
this-
it's a very
but
specific
this is the thing.
feel
This
to
isn't even
it.
found footage.
Right.
That's
Oh.
what's so
It's-
crazy because part of it, like, we're just the camera angles were purposely meant to like throw you off. I go, so you never actually see a full shot of any of the characters. These kids, like, it is.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought it was found footage. It's not.
That's what
It's
it kind of
not.
looked like based on the preview.
No.
I didn't even mean
It
it
is
in that way.
It is
but
incredible to me. It's incredibly frustrating, and
that's basically what
just-
I've heard about it. Which
I want to support.
make your own opinions, watch it.
Yeah, queer
But
independent
expect
filmmakers, but
expect
not for
like
me.
it's a very specific kind of
There's
movie.
a
it
Oh,
seems
that's
like.
the
I
one
didn't
that
really
you were
talk
like,
about
I
it
don't know
because of
if I'm
that.
going to get targeted because it's a queer filmmaker. Now I get it.
It wasn't even that. I was just happy because look, I'm happy anytime anybody gets their shot at making a film, especially when sometimes they're not going to get that opportunity at times. So I'm
Mm.
all for that. And I'm like, that's why I'm like, I'm really happy you got this in cinemas, all that. But I'm like, it didn't hit the mark. And also, why almost a 2-hour movie and the dialogue?
If
There
you're
was
just
probably
stretched out
about
too
15
much?
minutes of dialogue.
Well, that
That's
was
about it.
there was this thing going around Twitter where it's
That
like,
pissed
oh,
me
you get
off.
$100,000 if you pick a movie and you recite it word for word. I think it was like
Well, there
Cody
you
Leach.
go.
Cody Leach had retweeted with Skinamarink and like one word of dialogue and said, "Pay me," and I was just like, "Oh, okay, it's like that."
His reaction to it was very honest. Like, I may be a bit on the fence with his. Well, he paid $20 to see Pooh, Blood, and Honey, so I totally get that. I would.
Well, that's listen.
I
I
would
wrote
totally-
down Winnie the Pooh. Watch it once. You don't have to watch it again.
I totally get. He's like, I paid $20, and he said
I
he
had
had to
more
drive
issues
so
with
far.
Winnie the Pooh
But I was just like,
because I
get
feel
that.
like Skinamarink
This.
and Outwaters deserve more chance than like a Winnie the Pooh type movie, but
Uh,
whatever.
Why are you guys naming
Outwaters,
your
yes.
poo?
Skinamarink, I'm not sure about that.
You don't
Huh.
name your Poohs?
No, I've never called one of them Winnie.
No.
Well, then you hadn't had a great poo.
I'll call my next one Arnold.
Ah.
Because
Nice.
it's going to be big and strong and have lots of muscles.
And it'll be back.
Okay.
So dumb.
So,
Oh my god. Now I need to
anyways,
watch
that's-
Skinamarink.
Oh, all right.
I
Well,
mean, I'm nervous though.
I'm going
but
to tell you
whatever, I
right
wanna
now.
watch
If
it.
you know what, I feel okay. This is how I'm happy I didn't see it in theaters. But I could tell by the first 10 minutes, I already knew the movie. I could already
Mm.
tell how the movie was going to be. And so for all those people sitting in the theater, I was like, F that.
Is it like, is it paranormal? Is it, what is it?
It doesn't really actually explain.
Oh, hey, that's annoying.
that's why it gets annoying.
That's
See,
why
that's
I
why
said
I like the Outwaters.
could have been an
'cause I
email.
could draw some really solid conclusions from
Like you
everything
can
I
make your
saw,
own, like,
which made me feel
yeah.
satisfied. And it also was very shocking. Like, what the when you're
But you
watching
got
some of
to
it.
learn who the characters were.
Mhm,
You
mhm.
got to have some actually good imagery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's just
sometimes.
yes, but you still even there were moments to where you had interactions with characters where I
Yeah.
just don't feel like this. The part of this it played on the whole like creepy pasta. Not
Okay.
This movie built the whole premise that I think is use your imagination to
Well,
make
don't they
the
call
movie
that like
great.
analog horror and stuff
Yeah.
like that? It's a very
And-
specific kind of feel to it.
I just it you know,
So it's like
I
I
said,
don't get to meet the characters. How do I connect with them? The visuals are so outlandish. How do I feel
my
about it?
imagination I felt like could
It's continuing to go
better
on
than
in
the
the same
film.
thing, it feels like.
hate saying that about the movie because like I said, I don't like the trash films, but that one really upset me because
Yeah.
all I heard was
Like
it's the best thing
you
ever.
said
It's
it
the
the
best thing
best
Yeah,
ever.
though.
I've
It
heard
sounds
so
like
many
a
good things
great
about it, but now I'm
15-minute
worried.
short film that was just overextended to the point where it just drags.
If it would have been a short film, I truly do feel that would have been like
Look, honestly,
as
the
fuck.
longer movies get, the more likely you could be to put on this list. I almost, to be cheeky, would have said Terrifier 2 because I'm not gonna watch it again.
It's so
It's
long.
so long.
True.
I'll watch
That's no
segments
thanks.
of it. I
do
will
you know how many
watch
times I've seen
segments.
Terrifier 2?
How many?
Too many times.
How many would you think is a horrible amount?
2 because it's so long.
Are you
No,
like
no,
that guy
no.
that saw
Listen,
Captain Marvel 500
that's an
times and then got to
extreme result.
No,
I
meet
think
Brie
because
no,
that
no,
Larson?
person was the quartering.
It's a
Uh,
movie that you would
that's
put
terrible.
on to go to bed to.
Listen, I'm
Um,
just back
I
on
do
the.
actually
I'm very
watch
heavily on
Terrifier 2
the
to go to
And
bed
it's
too.
make
long
movies
enough.
90 minutes again. Train.
I no, because I do love a good 2-hour, almost
I
3 hour.
know.
Well,
No,
like
but-
look,
When a
Okay.
2.5, 3 hour movie's good, it pisses me off because I'm like, I'm never gonna have time to watch and focus on this again.
I don't sleep. So, but I have seen
neither.
Terrifier 2 20 times at least.
Man.
That doesn't even include reactions.
Yeah, it does not because when I got the screener, you were only allowed 5 viewings. I went through that in a week. And I was like, damn it, I can't ask for more
I get it.
screeners.
I get it.
Yeah.
And
It
then when
didn't
it
end
came
up
to
on
my
my
theater,
list. I'm
I
just
saw
saying
it a
to be
couple more
cheeky.
times. And when you watch the third Nightmare on Elm Street, you'll see why. Because again, I'm telling you, like Dream Warriors is one of my favorites. You will see a clear correlation between the two in a good way. Because
Oh, okay.
Dream Warriors, I say that in terms of like when you just see the vibe, the music, the aesthetics, you'll get it.
Hmm.
Two different films, but visually, you're like, oh, okay.
Someone said we're gonna get our money's worth on the kill count going into Nightmare 3 compared to the first 2.
It's
So
one
apparently
of,
they're gonna
it
be
is
knocking
truly
up
one
on
of
the
the
kills.
best.
Hmm.
And it's
excited.
where Freddy really,
I've said it on both of them. I watched all the Nightmare on Elm Street. I binged them when I was like in high school. I did all the movies. I didn't do Nightmare or Friday the 13th, but I did Nightmare and I did Chucky and I did whatever.
Oh yeah, Pugga wins Chucky. Had to
Shut
throw
the
that
f-
in
up.
there.
He doesn't want to talk about it because he's already verbally promised it after season 1 of Breaking Bad, and he really wants to watch season 2 of Breaking Bad and say Chucky, but he's already said it out loud,
I've
like
already
on
predetermined
camera.
If it makes you
That's
feel
so
bad, like
good.
there are some people like
Now he's like,
David.
"Hey, do you want to edit my videos?" 'Cause
David's like, when
maybe I'll
season 2
watch
Chucky coming
but
out?
Someone else could edit it.
Pugga's like, I hope you die.
He's like, "I'm just gonna
I
not say anything."
disassociated, man. I'm I zoned out because that pick went on for like 20 minutes.
Dude.
You gotta
Well,
watch it
that's
though.
fair.
Chucky
That's how
season
much
1
I-
is so much fun.
But all
and
right,
it's
I have to
tell
look
you
for
what,
that. I have to
Pugga,
watch
it's
it.
your turn.
How many more turns do we have?
Oh, we've been going.
This
for
is
a
the
while,
last
but
round,
Let's
and then
do
you
a
can
little
do all
more.
your hot or not hot takes because I've got one.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah.
The
I don't have any more,
speed
really,
round.
so.
Okay. So
I've got 2 more.
my picks have
I got
all
3.
kind of been relatively on the money today.
Oh, ours haven't. So
You're like,
should
I've
say.
been killing it so
I'm
far.
killing
Let me
it at the
continue that
moment.
streak right now.
Wow.
So I'll
Okay.
give you. Okay, I'll save some of them for honorable mentions, but I think this one is purely because of a certain twist that happens. You just like once you know it, you just like you don't need to see it
that
again.
can ruin a movie, yeah.
The original, the first Saw.
The first Saw.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What's Saw? I'm just kidding. I'm with you, dude.
Saw, 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 Saw,
Saw.
Star, Sar.
Saw.
Learn to
Saw.
spell with the horror hour.
It is.
Star.
nuts.
I
I've
that
actually
movie-
seen the first film.
I don't
Saw.
wanna say
this
Saw.
fits the definition because I've only
Yeah.
seen this movie once.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first SAW movie, right, has a
I'm
twist in it
sorry.
where it's revealed that
John
I mean,
Kramer. Yeah.
spoilers. I
Right.
don't really care if I'm spoiling.
Jigsaw. You can't
Yeah, we
spoil it.
spoiled
Listen,
enough.
you can't spoil a
Jigsaw thing.
19-year-old movie at this point.
Anyways,
I
it's
think 10
revealed
years the
that
limit.
it's revealed at the very end that the dude laying on the floor is still alive, and
That was
to
such a
me,
good reveal too.
it's so good. But to me, that's literally a movie I won't rewatch because
What's
of
the
that
point?
twist. What's the
Yeah.
point? Because you
Why?
know what the because you know what
Oh,
the
'cause you
payoff is at
know
the
it.
very end.
Dude,
Okay.
you want to know
Whereas-
what the point is? I haven't seen it in 15 years and I don't remember all the kills, and I'm going to do a kill review for it soon.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it's
there's
not
the
like there's
plug.
I thought
That's
you-
a point,
Right.
but I get what you're saying.
But there's
I
a good
thought you
jump
had
scare in
saw
it
it.
that still gets me. There's a jump scare in it that gets me every time, even though I know it's there. But
the door slamming and then the theme song playing. I think all the other ones, right, absolutely rewatchable. However, have not rewatched them. I want
What's
to
the most
though.
rewatchable one?
I don't know. I haven't rewatched them.
I have not rewatched any of them.
I don't
I've
think we
I
see
think-
all of them.
Like,
Some definitely
I
not
think
on the later ones.
Two.
The
That
sequels-
needle pit scene gets me every time,
Oh.
but I love it.
That's the
The
is that the
sequels-
second one? That's the only
Second
thing I
one.
remember outside
Yeah,
of
that's
the
the
first
second
movie,
one.
clearly.
And I only remember when the lead singer of Linkin Park. What's his-
Oh yes,
yeah,
he was in
it's
number
stuck.
6 or 7.
That late? Jesus.
Yeah,
Wasn't that a 3D one?
Well, that was the thing where they came out every year, and I know
That
I
was
went
Saw
to
7
a few
then.
in a row when
Okay.
I was in high
7
school.
then.
I think the sequels are absolutely rewatchable purely because they have like more elaborate traps and whatnot, right?
And
Does
the
the
Hotman.
first one not?
The first one doesn't really have
that
traps
was
at all.
low budget, which is
Really?
not
Yeah.
a bad thing, but it was so unique of an
But
idea
the only
that they
thi- the
ran
only
into
thing-
the ground.
Yeah, controversial, but the only thing going for that first movie, I think, is the twist.
No, I think
Not-
the
no,
dialogue
I
was
think
Not
really
it
the
is.
good.
only
That's how-
thing.
I reckon it is because that's why I haven't rewatched it because I know what happens.
I
But
get what you're
the other
saying,
ones,
'cause now
I-
you're
the other
like-
ones, I know roughly what happens. Obviously,
To
want
your own
rewatch them
people
again.
too.
You got Carrie
But-
Elwes. How do you say his name?
Carrie always.
Elways?
Mm.
I don't
Princess
know.
Bride?
Just the
Bride.
sequels
that.
are a bit more
Mm.
elaborate. Obviously, they had a bigger budget
God,
and
he's
everything.
aged
A bit
well.
more
Didn't
fun.
they get
Anyway.
confusing though?
I don't remember any of the reveals
know,
in the
right?
sequels apart from the first one.
I know the
It's
first
so-
one, and I remember there's a needle pit. in
I
one.
don't
Yeah.
remember any of the other
Well,
reveals
there's
about
Amanda.
other killers.
She was badass but crazy. She was in a sitcom, Dr. Becker. And then there's Louis Mandalore, who's Costas Mandalore's brother, who was in Picket Fences.
Are they the
I knew
killers?
some of those words. Oh, wait, aren't they all Jigsaw? Aren't they the same person?
Are they the
now?
Jigsaw killers? Okay, now I don't need to rewatch the sequels. Thank you,
Wait,
Yutaka.
what do you mean?
I don't
I
get
don't know
it.
who the actors are. Those are
I
the
don't know.
I
actors'
didn't listen to
names.
anything. I'm
Yeah.
confused.
I know we're gonna do kill review series on it. That's all. I know.
But yeah, that movie.
and there's
the
a new one
first
coming out. That isn't
Yeah,
like the
there is
last
a
new
new
one
one.
that came out. That is actually with
It's
I
called
don't even, I
Jigsaw.
can't
dude that
believe they're
plays
making
the
another
dude from
one.
the original. I
That
think it's a
is-
prequel.
it
I just
is.
oh no, I love the meme of like to make him younger, they just put a backwards hat on him in flashback scenes, and he's
Shut
just
like the hoodie.
"Ugh,
Old ass man.
what? I'm not. I'm 10 years younger than I am.
You
Wait.
know,
I hope that's what the new one is. Just him wearing a
Look,
backwards
that
cap the whole
Jigsaw?
time.
He's that
Is he
Steve
in
Buscemi,
Jigsaw?
like
Yeah, yeah,
"Hey,
yeah.
fellow
It's a
kids," meme.
skateboard.
That's the new
How you
Saw
doing,
movie.
fellow kids?
they don't have the budget for that.
For Steve
Get that
Buscemi, they
Indiana
probably
Jones
do.
Well,
de-aging.
yes, but I was gonna say Indiana Jones didn't have the
They
budget
sh-
for what they did. and
They
that
should actually
bombed.
replace
Have Corridor Crew do it.
Tobin Bell with Steve Buscemi.
BRB before it's my turn.
They should replace Tobin Bell with Steve Buscemi.
I absolutely think they should.
That's fair.
And give Steve Buscemi the backwards cap.
Have you seen you've seen the Chris Rock one? I'm assuming
Yes.
you have too. Oh, I didn't think you did.
I've seen
All right.
all the saws. I just
have
don't
not,
remember them.
But that's
I
more
remember.
You didn't.
purpose,
I actually
principle.
remembered. I remember.
Was it good?
I remember I didn't really like it that much. I remember. I remember
Long way.
Only watch
Jigsaw
it once.
and
Got it.
I remember Jigsaw and the
Yes,
first Saw.
it's a
I don't
theme.
remember any of the ones in between at all.
Wait, wasn't the new one Jigsaw? What's the new
No,
one called?
the-
Jigsaw, then
Spiral.
Spiral.
Sorry,
Oh,
Spiral.
fuck me.
That's the one. I don't remember. I don't remember anything
When did
between.
Jigsaw come out? That wasn't the last one. Wasn't the last one
No,
like Saw
Spiral
3D?
was the last one. No,
But I mean,
Spiral.
from the
What
original.
is that little thing walking
series.
along the floor there?
Ow,
What's
Bobo.
Oh, it's a dog.
That's Bobo. Come here,
Oh, it's a
Bobo.
doggy.
Wait, so
Um,
it's not
here.
called Jigsaw.
This is Bobo.
No, the one, the only two I actually
No.
remember
He's
are
a little
the
old
Spiral.
man.
Goat.
I remember Spiral, and I remember the first Saw. Anything in between, do not remember apart from the needle pit scene.
I remember
What?
first needle pit backwards hat meme.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, damn. I saw all
Sorry.
those in
I
theaters.
I
did
was
not,
really excited. I thought that would be a fun kill review.
did
series. Well, it will
not
be.
see the Paranormal Activity.
Good luck monetizing that one.
You've never seen Paranormal Activity?
No, I
I
never saw
haven't
him in
seen that
theaters.
either.
I saw the first
Oh.
one with George
Oh.
because George is like he nuts to it every night.
Why?
Ah.
Why?
He loves that series.
But why? I mean, Bridget's favorite, I feel like, would be paranormal horror. Over
Yeah,
she loves
yeah.
paranormal in real life.
Yeah, but
Paranormal
Conjurings are my
Activity was
favorite.
a series that like
Oh, dude, the Conjuring movies. Oh,
it was like very popular for him like when he was growing up, so that's like part of like what makes horror to him.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
horror to
Okay,
him.
that's fair.
So I totally get it. I think if I would have seen the first one in theaters, I would have appreciated
More
it
on
more.
more on the bandwagon.
Man, I
Yeah.
love. I think I've seen all of them in theater.
Really?
I
Have you seen
love
that newest one?
all of them.
We saw the newest. We did a
Yes,
with the
we
newest
did a
one.
reaction, but we didn't fucking.
The one that
record
came on
it.
streaming? No, we did.
Did we? Which one?
Wait, you're talking about
Oh, we didn't.
Paranormal
record
Activity,
Conjuring.
right?
What
Next
No,
to
no, I'm
movie?
talking about the one that
Next to
What are we
Finn.
talking about?
Yeah, next to Ken.
Yeah.
Bro,
Wait, did you like
I
it?
haven't
one
seen
fucked
any
me
of the-
up. I love that. Was my
I thought it
favorite
was
one.
fine.
That
It
was-
was I liked it more so that it was different from the series. But the last shot was pretty cool. Some of the
No.
concepts were okay.
Watch George talk
She
about
loves it.
that. He goes off.
Did
Really?
he hate it?
Hates
We
it.
both did not like it,
Ooh,
but George
Well, most
went
people
off
I feel like most people don't like it. Bridget loved it.
because of
I
I
love
haven't
any
seen
kind of fucking
any of the
paranormal shit
paranormal
like that.
activities. Please do not shoot me.
Bro.
well, I
Well,
mean,
guess what your
with
next
you
thing
You're
you're
lucky
doing.
you're in
back like
Australia
Neo
where there's
right
no
now, I don't think
guns.
they'd hit you. Have you seen The Matrix? Did that quote that didn't go over your head, did it?
Have you seen The
Ready, watch
Matrix?
Ready, watch this. Ready, listen.
Are you about to fart?
If you're gonna
Yeah.
fart or something, we're not gonna
I-
hear it. We couldn't
we're
even
waiting.
hear
No, I'm trying to sound like a car. Ready? Listen.
You're
we can't hear. The noise cancellation is much better than you
wow.
think.
It's really impressive.
Okay, I'll have to do it louder then. I'm going to be a
I
louder
wish
car.
my car was that silent.
Still nothing.
I know it's bad, but I kind of hope you fall. But
I better not fall out of a Secret Labs chair, otherwise they're getting sued.
well, even better. Then you'll be rich.
Mer.
I like how it's kind of like darkened me a little bit. That sounded bad. Like the
Hmm.
lighting.
Suspect.
This
Ew,
is how we
I
should have
don't like
watched
that
The
I said that.
Babysitter, Cody.
Oh yeah, just straight up.
Next time. Next time.
Does yours go back too?
Yeah, we
Oh my
got our
God, go
next.
back,
We
go
got
back,
our
go
next.
back.
Oh God, no!
We
please
got our
Cody,
next
go back.
collabs
Cody,
planned
go
out.
back, please. Yeah.
Oh my God, no! Mm-mm.
You, Tucker, go back.
No, mine doesn't do that.
We'll just do it anyway.
Come to
That's it.
All right. Is it my turn?
Yeah. No, my
I'm
chair doesn't
choosing-
do that.
Scary or bad movie?
I'm vibing.
I'm choosing Cannibal Holocaust.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
I was
what the
gonna
is
say
that?
that.
I was watching this.
Dude,
What the
movie,
is that movie?
It's
dude.
up.
All right.
It's like a 70s movie. Was it 70s?
Mhm.
All right, just quick synopsis. This is for
Lots of peen in
Puggapillar.
it too for once.
Essentially, yeah, lots of pain.
Isn't
lots
it
of
a
upsetting.
found footage director got in trouble or something?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah,
Also,
gotcha.
all the killing of animals
It was
is
the
fucking
the
real.
animal
I can't
killings
know.
are real, which is what
Yeah.
really
I'm
just
makes
gonna
it
do a
the
wee.
biggest thing. Not even just the violence of the sexual variety.
I'm just doing a wee, okay?
Do it
No,
here.
Yeah.
It.
Dude,
We're gonna hear you in the
no,
bathroom
I can't,
anyway.
That's true.
I can't rewatch that shit.
It's
Especially learning about it.
Drinking and doing this
God.
podcast for multiple hours has led to multiple bathroom breaks, and I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
Just
That's
like
all right. We'll just make Puggapillar. I'll
scenes.
I'm gonna
I'll
make
throw down-
Puggapillar
you
edit
need me to
because I'm
throw
like,
down on you with
Pugga,
the
I'll just
editor?
pay you. No, I'm not kidding. I
We'll
hate
split it
editing
3
because I'm
ways.
terrible, guys.
I read they filmed or they premiered it in Italy and then they arrested him. They thought some of the actual actors were dead. They
Yeah.
thought some of the actors from the movie
Yes,
were
dude.
dead.
Dude,
Seriously,
Jesus
like
Christ.
this Cannibal
They thought it was a
Holocaust
stuff
is
film.
Probably one of the first
Dude, imagine taking the movie Hostel and putting it out in the 70s,
Snuff
early
film
70s.
allegation.
Like people were like, what
Yeah.
the this is real?
it
That's
was-
insane.
Ooh. And
It
I
was-
don't
We actually didn't
it's
finish the movie, to be
harsh.
honest. This is a movie
No.
we didn't
I can't
fully
say I've
finish yet.
actually finished it.
We
I've
watched
watched
the first
most of
half.
the way through.
I will watch the rest of it
But
at some
it's-
point, maybe, but
It's
it's
uncomfortable.
rough. It is
Because
It-
you know, like as you're watching it now, you're like,
yeah.
oh shit, they're really
yeah, dude. I feel like that shit could actually happen too with the tribes, and they don't know. You know, like
Mhm.
they you up, you come on.
Have you not heard of that story of the kid that like went to that island that
No.
I can't remember what it is, but there was a tribal island where they're so like backwards
off the
advanced,
grid
whatever.
or
Well, they
some-
don't know anything about modern
And, like,
society or anything.
There was a trend of people going to this island to like try and communicate with them to like
Sounds like a
I
bad
don't know what the
idea.
word is.
Yeah,
Anyways,
that's never
This
good.
kid goes there and he's like a big explorer or whatever, and he gets killed by them.
Wait,
Great.
They throw spears at the boats and everything. They don't want
Yes.
anyone near the island. It's a
I
whole thing.
remember
Yeah,
that.
it
No,
is-
I do.
Why are
I
we
feel like
being
I
assholes
remember
and
that.
going then? Just let them
Yeah,
Leave
they
them
would have
Yeah, just
alone.
let them live, man.
Leave them alone. Like they want to do
Someone's
their
like,
own
oh, well, we
shit.
could build apartments here.
We can give them
Right.
Look at the shopping
Wi-Fi.
mall areas.
Give them
Please, and
TikTok.
Fuck off. Give them
Yeah,
TikTok.
Give them TikTok. Their
No.
brains would implode.
Someone actually just wants to go there to film TikTok.
I
sounds like a
tried
Jake Paul
watching
video.
it. I'm like, oh
Dude,
god,
down.
all the
Oh,
little
God.
animals and the essay. You
Yeah,
know,
it's a very uncomfortable film.
it's hard
Yeah.
to watch.
that should be
dude.
Mr. Beast's next idea: is going to an isolated island to give kids phones.
iPhones. We gave
Shut
all these
the
people
f- up.
iPhones.
We're
We gave them all TikTok and told them to follow Mr. Beast.
Well, like the
Oh.
pictures of them, like just on those posts. Oh god.
Daddy, who's Addison Ray?
Ugh. God.
Oh.
Anyway, Cody, it's
She
your turn.
remade an
Do I need
American
another
classic
one, or what
film
have we
that
done?
These are
was not
honorable
good.
mentions, aren't they? Oh no,
No,
Cody's
Cody has
turn.
one more. And then
No,
honorable-
honestly,
wait,
we're
no,
going
I
through
still have
honorable
one more,
mentions.
too.
Yeah, we've gone through a lot. So honorable mentions, I've gone through just about everything. I'll give one more, and it's a shitty movie, and I'll just say it. It's a shitty movie, and I don't like saying that, and I'm sorry. Movies
Well,
are
you seem
hard
pretty
to
happy
make.
about
There's
Texas
filmmakers,
Chainsaw
actors, it all
3D being
takes money.
shitty.
Yeah, I'll give you one more that I feel just as passionate about as Texas Chainsaw 3D, and it's Jeepers Creepers Reborn. I've tried watching it 3 times, and I can't watch it.
We can't
And-
finish it.
It's still the second worst thing in
It's-
relation to the Jeepers Creepers franchise forever because the creator is
one-
awful. But this movie is also
What
awful.
I hate to open a can of worms. What happened with the creator?
Oh no, I'm gonna tell you right there, Pug.
With the Okay. what?
Can't talk
It's
about
the
it.
one
Can't talk
film
about
I
it.
don't really
What?
address on this channel.
Yeah.
We don't.
Okay.
But I
Fair.
totally
Don't
get
have
it. Yeah,
to.
no. Jeepers Creepers Reborn though was aside from
It
that.
is jarring to look at.
Yeah.
It's by the
Awful.
middle. I haven't finished it completely. I think I've thought millions of times about making some kind of video just talking
It's like
about.
they ran out of
bad
budget
movies.
from what I hear.
Yes.
But at the same time, well, everything is also at the same time just
Green screen.
green screen. I get. I don't even know.
I
how
heard
to
like some
describe
of
it.
even like the what, like the mat, like you could see it was like Party City. Let's put
And
it that way.
yeah, well, the creature himself, the creeper himself, I guess I should say, is just a step down completely. Not as bad as say, I don't know if you guys have ever seen Leprechaun Origins, but
Oh God, that's so bad.
I literally watched a half hour of that movie and I stopped watching. I Googled, I was like, where's the leprechaun? And I learned and I
Sometimes-
said, this, I'm out.
Where's the
Sometimes the WWE doesn't need to make movies. Although
Anyway, yeah, don't
I
watch
do
Jeepers
love what
Creepers
was the one they
Reborn.
made with Kane. Why can't I think of it? It
See
was-
No Evil?
Yeah, I loved that one.
Weren't there a couple of those?
Yeah,
I
the
saw
sequel
that in
wasn't
like
good.
2006 when it came out, and I was into that. You
That
know what
first one
else
had
though?
some fun kills.
You do know what else the WWE I think made that shocked me when I saw it, and this was 10 years ago, and I haven't seen it since. Oculus was a WWE
No
Studios,
shit.
I
Wait,
think.
oh,
mirrors?
that's a good
mirrors?
horror
I
film.
swear that dude, I might have made that up. I
I
swear to
was gonna
God,
say, damn, if they put that out, that gives them some cred.
it
I
was-
like
no,
to think Cody
because I
just goes
remember
out
being shocked
sprouting
by it.
random
Lies.
facts that are just made up in
I
his
don't.
head.
I don't double check anything. These are all Facebook memes.
Guys, did you know that
da, da, da,
elephants
da,
at
da,
night
da,
actually
da.
know how to jump up and down?
Only
Isn't
at
that
night.
crazy?
That's what
I
I've
just
seen on
remember
TikTok.
you wanting to punch one on your video
Production
game.
companies were Blumhouse
Daily
and
Dose of
WWE
Internet said
Studios.
elephants can jump.
So the Blumhouse makes sense, but Oculus was WWE
They
Studios
evolved,
is one of
dude.
the production companies,
They-
and it's the
they-
best movie they've ever made. Then
It
in that
is. No,
sense.
no. Oculus is a
I don't
great
remember
film.
it
I
other
didn't
than
know
it was
they-
crazy, and weren't there mirrors and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Mike Flanagan movie. I didn't even know that. I haven't
Wait,
seen
what?
it.
Wait,
This came out in
what?
2013.
I
I haven't
love
seen
Mike
it.
Flanagan. What are we talking
Oculus?
about?
should
Have you ever
watch
seen the movie
You
Oculus?
really
Oculus.
like
No,
it.
I haven't.
I
Right
saw it in
now.
2013
Dude,
when it came
after
out
seeing
with Bridget.
after seeing
haven't seen
his
it
Midnight
since. It
Mass
was so good.
series,
Oh,
Yeah.
Midnight.
Quiet. That's on our Halloween.
Oh,
31 days
wasn't
of
gonna
Halloween.
spoil it, bro.
It's
Dude, tell me
okay,
the ending. And I'll pretend I
I'm not
haven't
even
seen
gonna,
it.
let me put it this way. You
People
guys
think I did anyway.
You guys are gonna kill me. I'm not the biggest fan of Mike Flanagan, but yeah, don't you be yourself, Pugga.
Don't
for a
click
second.
off again because
Yeah.
it's gonna.
It's gonna throw
You
everyone
have
off.
to edit this later.
Yeah.
Look,
But-
Haunting of Hill House was
Midnight
amazing.
Mass
I know that.
is top tier television. Like
Really?
Really?
I honestly will
I feel that
say,
way
like,
about Hill House.
that
Ugh.
turned my thoughts around in terms of Mike Flanagan because I was like,
Oh well, you
Also,
talk
I
shit
do
about
love
Doctor
Hush.
Sleep.
I
All
love
right.
Hush. I love Hush.
Hush
is
is
a
so
great
good.
film.
Oh,
Hush
my
is so
God.
good. But
Yes.
Midnight Mass, like it does not
We need to
get the
watch that
kudos
shit.
or the awards love that it deserved.
Well, that's why
It
we're
is-
reacting to it this year.
It is
'cause
truly phenomenal, and I take back a lot of things. Like I didn't like my no. When I saw that, I was
so
like, I
excited.
was wrong.
No shit.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
address Bly. Did you not watch?
Well
Did
then.
you watch Hill House?
I enjoyed those, but
you.
not
Come
to
on.
but not to the extent. No,
No.
not to the extent of Midnight Mass.
Really?
Midnight Mass
You're gonna
is on another level.
infinitely increase my expectations for Midnight Mass because I think Hill House was phenomenal, especially
It
with
was-
how
it
they
just-
centered on characters in each episode, and then they all converged in that funeral home.
I think it was way better.
episode.
than
Wait,
the
which
other
one's the
one.
second one? Which one's the second season?
Bly Manor.
Bly Manor.
Okay, that's the one I didn't like.
That one was,
I was-
that
it
one
was
was
fine.
good. It was
No,
just
Bly
kind of
Manor
more
was the one
story
because they had the
driven.
person in the well kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Not for me.
What was the pick for what you wouldn't watch again?
Was it mine or Bridget's?
Every-
was yours.
Hang
Yours.
on. I'm
Tony.
bringing out a little bit of George in me right now. Every time we
are.
make a pick, you go. You're on a 15-minute rant about another movie entirely. Stick to the script.
I don't know.
We don't have a
WWE.
script.
That, and then we said WWE, and then Mike Flanagan, because I brought up
Oculus.
Oculus. That's what it was.
Oculus, but watch
Oculus.
Oculus.
How did we get
though,
to
by the
Oculus?
way.
I don't remember. I chose Jeepers Creepers Reborn.
That
I
was
don't
your
know.
pick.
Yeah.
Jeepers Creepers was your pick.
Yeah, don't watch that. All right, and it's up to you, Taka, to bring us home on this 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
No
Oh
more hour.
God.
Dude, I
All
need
right.
another bathroom break. Let's go.
I'm never gonna pass up a chance to go off on this film, especially since they showed me the trailer again. So that film, and it's called The Bunker Game. I don't even need to look up any more about it or have IMDb because I can just tell you about this film. This is a Shudder exclusive. Shudder, I love you, but not this one.
This is not it. This isn't it.
Film is about people. Do you guys know what LARPing is?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
going on a tangent. I promise,
Do
Pugga.
you
Pugga's
puggapillar?
this-
My
You know-
brain just went.
yeah, but do you know what LARPing is, Puggapillar?
Yeah, it's a live action role playing.
Okay.
I do
These
it all the time.
people in this
Oh.
film. What?
I pretend to be a good reactor.
That's fair.
You're really good at it.
Thank you. I'm sure it's live action role playing.
The story centers around people LARPing as, get this,
Shut up.
dead serious.
Wait,
my
Sounds
God.
problematic.
It is. So there's nothing about this film that's subverting anything or trying to give you any like, there's nothing redeeming about these people whose job it is to pretend they are playing out the final days of World War II in a bunker. So you've got people celebrating the end of the war, and I'm dead serious. This, like, Liam and I, we watched this like, what? And so the thing is, these people who are paid to be there versus the people who paid to be there just as bad, but the people who paid to be there are LARPing as Nazis, and they get trapped in this bunker and they are haunted by ghosts.
What the?
No. Here's the best
Stop.
part. You're gonna ask me to care about these people? No, I hope they all die. And the one in a wheelchair, just as bad, because you were still LARPing as I was just like, nope. I was so mad at this film. I was like, maybe they're gonna.
You're like,
They're
I don't
gonna,
care
like-
how many working limbs you have. This is a
Yeah.
piece of shit move.
I was like, I'm watching this. And they're gonna like pull the wool over my eyes, and it's gonna be something deeper. Nope,
Nope.
it's
no.
not. And these people
So
get
it's
paid to be that in a bunker. I'm glad your ass got trapped. I hope you all die.
This seems deserved. You know what? This is
Is
a
it-
satisfying movie where they get what they deserve. I like it.
Yeah.
No,
Exactly.
because it's also just a bad film. None of the kills are great. Some of them happen off screen, like literally somebody trips, falls, and off camera, and all you see is a puddle of blood, and you're like, what?
Ooh.
Oops.
so. Is it safe to say that you did not see that coming?
You set him up for that. You
You
should
a
have.
dick.
We should have all known.
Shut the
Should have all known.
Yeah,
Watching Glorious Bastards. All right, stop.
that's a good film.
He's not seen it, and I told him it's got to be on his
Oh,
reaction.
God. That's when
Yeah.
he fell in
You
love
know what?
with Eli
Watch
Roth.
Bunker Game. I feel like you get a better experience. No, I'm
Same
kidding.
thing,
Do
you
not. I don't advocate anybody to ever watch that film. I'm
So this is a
upset it
never
was
watch
made.
movie. Got it.
I'm pissed I sat through it.
Mm.
Like Liam and I, it's the only review you'll ever see us get heated on because we both go
Really?
off.
So what? Do you have a movie?
I have a movie.
This is our honorable mentions. I
But this
think,
is
beyond this
honorable
point.
mentions, and yes, please don't watch the Bunker Game ever. Don't even look it up. Just
Or
know
Texas
it's a shit
Chainsaw
film.
3D.
Yeah.
The fucking Green Room, dude. Have you ever watched that? Oh, fuck.
It's a great film.
It
Bridget,
is-
I've never seen her.
Wait,
so
sorry. What was your
uncomfortable in a movie.
pick? I didn't hear it.
The Bunker
The
Game.
Bunker Game.
Oh no! I thought Bridget said a movie just then.
Oh, the
Oh,
Green
I'm
Room.
sorry. The Green
the
Room.
Green Room.
Green
Okay.
Room.
We're talking about similar
Yeah, talking to
topics.
you. My-
One's just
Right.
executed better.
It,
Okay.
Like, I don't know. It makes
Let's
me
not
so
use the
fucking
term
uncomfortable.
execute here, maybe.
Oh God, stop it.
Why? It's a good. It's a Pokemon. What are you talking about?
I saw where you went with that, Pugga.
I
Yeah.
did. I did.
You so rude.
Let's not use that term specifically.
Oh God.
Oh,
It
was
made
the-
me
oh.
so uncomfortable. It was probably the first movie.
I never saw her so uncomfortable in a movie, and I didn't understand why. I still don't. We haven't rewatched it.
I
Um,
know. I haven't been able to.
Great
Oh,
cast in that one.
God.
Anton Yelton, who passed away, had a crazy accident. Sad.
Patrick Stewart playing that
Patrick
role.
Stewart being
Yes,
He's
I
never
know.
that
This is
role.
another centered movie.
Yes.
It is.
Isn't
And
it neo in like a punk club, basically? Have you
Yeah.
seen it?
It
Puggapillar?
is.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's
They
the
were like
green
a
room.
band?
Yeah, they're a
Is-
punk band and they're playing at this club and it's sort of like a neo club. And then
Okay.
I think essentially they're backstage after the show and they see like a murder or something up take
Oh.
place. And so it's essentially them trying to survive against all these neo trying to kill them.
Oh,
Led by Patrick Stewart, Professor X
Jesus.
himself. It's crazy.
Jesus
It's a
Christ.
crazy plot and it is uncomfortable. There's dogs and
Ugh.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely
I'll-
unnerving. But Bridget was like,
I
I don't want to watch this. She's like, I
I
don't want to
can't
watch this
watch
right
it.
now. And I'm like,
I
I don't
couldn't.
why. I'm enjoying how crazy it is.
because I don't know if it was the hate
Oh, it is
towards
like
all of that.
I just hate
I
Nazis
don't
so
know.
bad. I can't watch this.
I
there is a
couldn't
lot of like,
understand.
oh yeah, no, I get what you're saying. It's incredibly unsettling. The Hunger
Yes.
Games is just a terrible film in general, but the Green Room actually has a plot and actually wants you to hate these
Yeah,
characters.
no,
Yeah.
for sure.
I like-
I think
there
that was a well-made
yeah,
film.
it's probably
Yeah, I
wanna rewatch
justified
that.
hate, honestly.
Yes, but
Well,
like,
from one end.
the Green
Yeah.
Room is actually trying to do something, and you have people you're trying to care about, trying to get out of a situation
Yeah.
against these like villainous,
Yeah.
awful,
Yeah.
terrible people. And
Nothing like you were describing with the bunk
no,
bed.
no,
This
no.
one, just the intensity, I think, for some reason, made Bridget super uncomfortable.
I
Oh, I
totally
brought
get
this
it.
one up as another one. And you got some honorable mentions, Pug?
I do. Yes, I do. And my first one works really well with the duration of this episode today. And that is false marketing. This was completely falsely marketed.
Oh.
127 hours.
What's why?
Stop
How is
it.
it falsely? What do you mean?
Because the movie's only an hour and a fucking half long.
Ah, oh my
You're a fucking asshole.
Dude, I've never
know what?
watched it, but I
You
know
know what I think is bullocks?
If
In
I'm
this
going
movie-
there and paying $20 for an experience and the movie's called 127 hours, I want to fucking sit in that chair for 127 hours.
No, you don't.
I
Sir,
don't.
you
You
couldn't
should've
even
seen
make
what
it
he
through
went through
Happy Death
time-lapsed.
Day. You're not gonna make it through 127 hours sober.
Right.
Talk about
Complain
false
movies that
marketing.
hit 2 hours. That's hilarious. All right, I see.
That's a good
My
one.
next one, Hachi, A Dog's Tale. If you've seen that,
Oh,
it's just it's
yeah.
Oh,
depressing.
Utaka knows. All right.
I know the
Bridget, this
story.
one will get Bridget most
I
likely
won't
as
watch it.
an
Anything animal related, yeah.
It's an animal movie about a Japanese dog. Japanese
It's
dog.
I think it's an Akita is the name of
Okay,
that
so
breed.
yeah, so that dog
Battle
is
Angel?
extremely loyal. Is that what you'd say? They're extremely loyal kind of pets.
Yeah,
Dogs?
no, they are.
Sure.
They
Very.
no, not dogs. That
Oh.
No,
specific
this
dog.
breed. This breed
Yeah,
is
this
Yeah.
breed of dog is
incredibly-
Talking shit about other
incredible.
breeds of dogs.
So this dog,
Richard
meets-
Gere?
it goes to the train
this movie he's
station
talking
where
about?
his owner goes every
Mhm.
day and waits
Oh,
for
I'm
him
gonna
to
tear
get
up
back.
thinking about this.
I know, it's so sad, man.
Wait, what is this movie called?
Shut the f up.
Actually, A Dog's Tale.
Oh, okay.
Have you watched have you seen Futurama?
Yes.
Yeah,
Do you remember Fry's
episode?
dog?
yeah.
Oh my god.
That's essentially what this is, and it's based on a real tale. That's
It's a
what this
legit,
is.
it's a legitimate thing that happens. This dog was so loyal to its owner. It would go and meet like the owner every day at the
Are you
train
crying?
station when he went to work and
I think
came
Brenda's
back.
crying already.
And then something
It's really
happens to
sad.
the owner, and then the dog keeps going back to the train station, and the owner's not there, and he
My
goes back
God.
every single day, and
people feed
eventually,
the dog and see the dog, like take
yeah,
care
people.
of it.
It's
so
honestly,
It's
it is an
so sad.
absolutely gorgeous movie. It is
Oh my
so
God, I'm gonna
beautiful,
tear
but it is
You're ugly
It
cry
is.
by the end and don't
It
watch
is
it.
it's-
gut
I got you.
wrenching. It's and
sad.
oh,
I don't want to spoil it in case you ever want to watch it,
I-
but you kind of
well,
get
I
the gist
kinda
of what
do now.
happens.
you already know what
You-
happens.
It's gonna die.
Ever watched A Dog's Purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, don't get me started. Cara has a video of me in the cinema, at the very last one. Was it the
falling,
last
my
one where
eyes
there's
are
the
right now.
Rainbow Road? And it's like it crosses the Rainbow Road, and Kara has a video of me in the cinema crying, yelling at the screen. Why the would they end it like that? I'm sobbing. That
That's a
movie
YouTube
wrecked
short
me.
right there. You gotta post it.
It's in one of her videos she made.
Oh,
You can't end like that. Oh,
Are you okay?
no, that's up. How the can it end like that? I'm never coming to movies again.
I think I might have done the wrong thing.
I would actually pay good money for Bridget to watch Hachi though.
Oh,
Well, I
God,
think
that's
we
so
hit all of our movies. My
Because
last movie.
that's legitimate torture to do that to someone.
wait.
No,
Yeah. Okay. I saw
We hit them
that.
all.
But Yutaka, like, come on, you got to agree that movie is like beautiful though. It's really good.
I won't
but it's
watch that.
beautiful.
It's gut
I'm a
wrenching.
dog person, and
Ugh.
I could not.
Oh, you
I
have
know
a
the tale.
husky.
I know
Oh,
the tale.
no,
like
I'm
it
so
is.
scared
Have
now
you
to
not
watch
actually
the
seen the
thing.
movie?
No, because I know the actual tale
what?
of.
Here I am spilling my feelings, and you guys haven't even watched what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we
I-
don't want
but
to.
I
We
know
don't
that-
understand what the feeling's gonna be.
But
Sure,
I'm
you
crying
act like I
already.
don't.
I don't want to watch
Yeah,
it.
no,
Bro, I cry watching Air Bud when he's like, I don't want you anymore. Get back
I'm
here.
so sorry. I think
No.
I'm making Bridget
Um,
cry.
there are certain things I don't need to watch. I already know,
The
like,
clown guy gets
but I do
Marley
know
and
the story of Hachi.
I
So
no.
Hachi, I think, is the hardest dog movie to
My
watch. I
dog
think.
Skip. Anybody?
oh, not with
What?
Frankie
With
Muniz
Frankie
and-
Muniz?
oh, and Kevin Bacon.
Anyways,
what's he
they're
in that
my
too?
picks, and
Fucking
another
Turner
honorable
and
mention was
Hooch.
Thankskilling. That was
Hey.
another one I had.
What's wrong
Oh,
with Thanksgiving?
It's horrible.
Bad.
It's
It
just
starts
bad.
with it starts with
Hey.
movies.
Wait a
It's
minute.
just
but
bad,
Turner and
man.
Hooch is great.
Pilgrim
Sorry.
movies.
What
I
the
love
f are we
Turner and Hooch.
talking about?
I
You've
don't
never
know.
seen
Where
Turner
are
and
we?
Hooch?
Turner and
I'm
Hooch.
I
talking
did.
about Thankskilling, my other honorable mention.
Oh, well, you know what? You talk over us all the time. No, just kidding.
You
Sorry.
talker.
Thankskilling. Is that the one that like turns
It's a
into a
turkey.
musical?
I'm
No.
not
Out
running
there?
into that joke.
No,
Pugga.
That's another one. I forget what that one's called. We got to figure out what that
What's
one's
that
called.
called?
My
I've heard-
Birdemic. No,
No.
that's a different movie.
Oh God, that's
Poltergeist.
not a good one.
Have you guys seen Stoic? That's my
Poltergeist.
last honorable mention.
Stoic?
This is a. Do you know who You Bold is, or You
Yes.
Bold, that fucking guy?
Yeah.
All right, so this is a movie starring Edward Furlong and a couple other guys,
Oh.
and it's based on a true story. And I'm really into like true story based movies.
This one's fucked up.
But this is a movie.
You
I
should
think
watch
it's, like, a
Hachi
true
then.
Story that happened. Shut up. In like Germany or something. But it's like essentially 3 prisoners, and it's one night they like after lights out, and then they're hanging out and they're playing poker, and then it's essentially, or I think it's 4 prisoners, and it's just the whole movie takes place in one prison cell over one night, as essentially they go through an elevating, going through torturing this one guy, and it starts with like they think he cheats in poker, and then they make him eat toothpaste, and then violence ensues.
Oh, but toothpaste is
over the whole night.
that's bad.
No,
But then, like,
violence,
broomsticks
type
covered.
Oh
violence.
God, I don't
you
need
know,
to read. I
exactly.
almost said relive. I
Um,
was thinking of the show Oz.
Don't say it like that. But yeah, so it's a very violent, and it's crazy because like it's based on a very true story. Again, I'm not here to. I
Oh
don't know what
God,
the
it
truth
is.
versus that.
Ah,
Yeah, it's crazy, and it's very on
pass.
Cody showed it to me one day,
because I thought it was a good watch, but like
and then we're both at the end. We're like,
also I don't know why
God,
Furlong
what the
in a
fuck?
movie makes me like interested.
So
That's my last. So we've hit every
That's
other movie, I
fair.
think.
Winnie Pooh.
We said Winnie Pooh.
I think
I brought up Winnie the Pooh at some point.
my honorable
Winnie
mention.
Oh,
Pooh.
bother.
I wish that's what he was called.
That's how
Winnie
Australians
Pooh.
say it.
Winnie Pooh. We actually have cigarettes
That
here
sounds
called Winnie
exactly how you would
Blues,
say it.
and that almost sounded like Winnie Pooh.
That's funny.
Oh my god.
I would say, Pugga, do you have any honorable mentions? I have one.
I think he got them all.
Okay.
I literally just said my.
He's like, I
honorable
just went through
mentions.
like a half hour.
I
of
thought
them.
you said you had like 8.
He did 3
No,
or 4.
they were my
Winners
picks in
go.
general.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I got
I
rid of
said
it.
my
We
honorable
listed every
mentions
movie.
about 3 hours
Sanctum?
ago.
Did you bring up Sanctum?
No, I
You
didn't
did
bring up
not.
Sanctum.
That would have
you
been the
ever watched
last one
Sanctum?
down.
Who's in
Dude.
Sanctum? That sounds familiar.
So it's like,
I'll bring
hold
it
on.
up
Yeah,
for
you
you.
bring it up.
Explain what
Dennis
it's about.
Quaid
They
in
go
it?
under the water in underwater caves. They get stuck.
Ugh,
very
ew, ew.
Claustrophobic.
This feels very relevant.
It's
Through the South
yeah.
caves,
Crazy.
accessible on
Gives
Earth,
you a bit
expert
of like a
divers explored
sinking
for
feeling.
months.
Alistair Grierson is the director.
Yeah, I don't
No.
know.
Yeah, you know Alistair Grierson.
Wait, also I thought it
2011.
was,
Bridget has brought this up since I met her. I don't think
It's
she
so
still hasn't
good.
made me watch it.
it's so
But-
good.
I don't know. Well, I wanted to watch The Descent because I've heard that's a very claustrophobic cave diving movie.
It's fantastic.
And she basically describes that as this, except for it's underwater caves.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
what she makes it sound like to me. Are
Oh.
there
You're gonna
monsters?
throw
Not for
up.
me.
I think
and
there's
it's-
monsters in The Descent, aren't there?
Well, when you
Yes,
watch
this
The
does not have
Descent,
monsters.
just know that David makes an appearance and he says he does all the time.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we were gonna
He
do
does. He
the
cracks me
the
up every time.
fall/The Descent
Yeah.
thing with Puggapillar, but also he wants to do it in August, and I need him to do Texas Chainsaw with us in August. I mean, so we'll see what we end up doing.
I think
Anyway.
my final one before we'll close out. I know it's been a long one, y'all. Have you heard of this film? I know, but it's actually been super fun.
It's been amazing.
It
for
has
me.
been very fun.
I really
Puggapillar's
didn't need
I
to
can't
work
stop.
this entire
gotta work
time,
still.
but
I
I'm pulling
do
a
still have
George.
to edit stuff.
I'm
We still have
pulling
to
a
do the
George
after
and I'm
hours,
not wearing
buddy.
pants, y'all. So that's why I haven't got up to go pee.
I'm
So-
going again. I have
Yeah.
to go so bad. Let's
Please
do
don't-
this last one.
Speak No Evil. It's a film that's
Oh.
being remade.
Everyone keeps
I-
talking about this movie.
Okay, I don't understand why I get invited on when I haven't seen half the movie.
I know.
haven't either.
I
We
know.
haven't
What-
seen this one either.
It's so bad.
Put it
Everyone
on your
talks about
radar.
this.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but
You should
it's
see my
just-
radar at the moment.
Just
It's-
because you're a guest doesn't mean you can't learn about new films.
It-
I am
Exactly.
learning.
I wake up every day and give Puggapillar a new movie he should
Yeah.
watch.
This-
Yeah, you do. My list just grows every
This
day.
film, it's just the most passive aggressive.
Okay, I never heard
Like,
So
that.
it's a movie about George.
Yeah. Well,
Sounds
oh,
like it.
wait, they're common people too. So yeah, probably. Nope. No, wait, no. Actually, no. They're rich, fair. Like these are, yeah. Anyways. Oh,
What does
well,
your
then
hat
it is
say, by the
George.
way? What's your hat say?
Very Asian.
Oh, I thought it was some like cool niche brand. But okay,
I've been wanting to
explain the
Speak No
the-
Evil so
the-
bad.
it's
can
the
I have
only
one that
hat I
says
have.
very Australian?
Hold up, hold.
Yeah.
This is actually well, I'll say this. This was for charity and
Mhm.
goes to Asian American journalism. Basically,
Nice.
let me put it this way. Y'all know I live in Missouri. I live in Missouri. We had we'll get back to Speak No Evil, but we did have
We're getting
Uh,
story time about a hat.
I know, but
I'm
it's
Yeah,
a
I'm
good
excited.
one.
interested. Shut up.
It's a good one.
I'm
I
interested.
promise this one on this one. Mother shit. But anyways, it's a Asian newscaster who was just talking about it was New Year's and they were talking about what people do for New Year's and how they celebrate. And it was a 30-second thing where she's like, "Oh, my family, we make dumplings." Well, some Karen left her a 2-minute voicemail about how she shouldn't do that and she doesn't want to come off very Asian. Like, oh yeah, no, this woman did a whole 2-minute rant and made our news anchor feel terrible. And she like put it on social media. She's like, she didn't say anything. She's, I just want you to see how I felt listening to this. And it took off, it trended, and they took a negative and turned it into a very positive
Yeah.
awareness and all that. So I was
Well,
like,
you're
I
wearing
love it.
something.
Yeah, but
Yeah, awareness.
I'm aware
I'm aware.
Dude.
I'm aware a hat.
now.
I'm also just wearing it because I have a really horrible zit. But also, I'm
Way
not
to
gonna lie.
support.
Yeah,
Very Asian and
when
very
I
broke
saw
out.
when I saw this, because I remember watching it and I was just like, huh? And I saw that, I go, I even told my dad, I called him, I'm like, you're not gonna believe what this white woman just did.
I don't understand.
And
Why?
he's like, your mom? I go, Dad, stop.
No, not mom.
Well, I would like to
No.
just say the hat color complements your head very nicely. So
Thank you.
What?
But either way, we joked about it, and I was like, I've got to get any merch they do if it's for a good cause. Absolutely.
Right.
Fair
But
enough.
also,
Yep.
it's just like that grosses me out. But it's part of being in the Midwest and all that. And so yeah, I don't normally wear hats. You will never normally see me wear a hat.
You look good in the hat.
You do
I
look
know it
great.
works,
I feel
doesn't
so
it?
I
Southern.
won't wear a
I
hat
don't like
either.
it.
I don't look good in a hat. The
he
only time I
actually
wore 'em
looks
was
good in
John
a
Deere
hat.
You
That was
actually
bad,
really
but-
do.
I don't like it at all.
Dude, the hat,
sweating.
the silky
Sweat.
smooth beard.
Yeah.
I love it.
I try to
You
wear
guys want to
hats,
see
but
me in that hat? I look like a cowboy.
No.
Well, I
hate
watched you try to
cowboys.
put on the headphones wearing that hat. So,
I
Bridge
love
is
that.
so when
No,
she's
I love it. Just
drinking.
leave it at that.
oh, but
Leave it.
anyways,
I can
back
see-
to where I was going. Speak no
Speak
evil.
no evil?
Very
Passive
nice.
aggressive parents,
Is that what it's
awful
about?
people, annoying kids,
I don't know why it's
actually
so
annoying
unsettling
kids.
though.
but also, if I tell
It's
you
hard
what's
not to do
unsettling about
spoilers, I
it
know,
would,
I
it would
know.
spoil. But I can tell you, it made a lot of people uncomfortable and pissed
Really?
a lot of people off.
That's all I
Good.
know, and
Which
I
is
want to know
what is
why, which is
so
why I want to watch it.
good
so bad.
about it, but it is so frustrating because by the end of it, you're like, you already know, like, where in the movie you'd be like, I know I would have done better. Like it's kind of like
Okay.
yeah, but
Should-
it's really it's well done. It does not need a remake, and there is
I don't. Is it
There
not?
is a-
Is
an
it in
American
subtitles?
remake coming, isn't
it
it?
is yes and no. Like it's in both languages because like they
Oh.
speak English and they speak like it
I
differs.
hate
It just
I hate
depends the moment
American
where they're
remakes.
in because
That means
just
you
of where
hate
they're traveling.
Americans. How
Yeah.
wrong?
I
you.
do hate most of them. Honestly,
we don't.
I'll be honest,
This
I don't
didn't
give a
need
fuck.
one. It didn't need one year later. Let's put it that way.
They're
Blumhouse,
dumb.
I
Yeah.
love you, but this didn't need to happen a year later. Not with James McAvoy and whoever else he
Is
cast.
Blumhouse
Like,
doing it?
yes. They saw that and they're like,
I love
"We're gonna do a
Blumhouse, but
remake."
like,
I'm
stop.
like,
don't do
Blumhouse.
that.
Let them just be themselves right
Wait,
now. Come
this
on.
is a
Let 'em
really
go.
good film.
Yeah,
that
like
I would
Don't
fuck
touch-
a remake. Do a nice wide American release
Right?
for it.
That would be a great
It's
topic.
promotion.
So
But
let
I'm
me
a
money
big
in
fan
that.
of Bridget. Is let them do what they want to do. Your version of let them cook.
let me
Yes.
put it this way.
Let them do the things they want to do.
It's a little rust. It's a
Don't
little
Speak No
wordy.
Evil's not a
Shit.
film
Dude,
I'll
I
watch
want the
again,
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
but
So
it's
do you
not a
think-
film I would recommend to parents. That's
Really?
Speak No Evil.
Yes.
Do you think
Oh,
that
fuck
we should
you.
do a
Dead
reaction
serious.
to it? Do you think we should do a reaction to it, or should we just watch it on our own time?
Just watch.
Watch
I
it
don't
on
know if
your
it's a huge
time.
reaction.
Yeah.
movie.
Okay.
No,
cool.
we're
I've
turning
been
this
wanting
into
to watch
I
content
want to
it.
start
planning.
a series where we'll sit down and
it's
do
not
our
one I
reaction
recommend to
style.
parents.
I
No
want to
shit.
do our
Ever.
reaction, sit down and film our reaction watching a movie, but I want to just film a short form 8-10 minute review where we utilize the reaction.
Tell
that
you
we
what, you could
filmed
react to it. and then-
input into it based on what
You
we're
could-
talking about.
Actually, that'd be pretty good if you did a review. You could react to it though, but I would just wait until you watch it. Like, do
I want to film ourselves watching it and use
All
All
some
right,
of the
guys, are we
footage
doing
as
some
needed in
content
the
planning?
review,
Here, I've got a
regardless.
list.
Yeah, let's see what that is.
But you know what?
Is that an envelope? What
For
are you on,
everyone,
Deal or No
thank
Deal?
you for if you stayed watching, listening, all this. I'm gonna
It's
let
so long.
Puggapillar
No, we're
take us
content
out
planning.
because he's
What?
content planning and he wants to be a little. I'm just kidding. I love.
I'm sorry.
everybody.
Was that pillar over there?
Killer.
Bro, ouch.
Who am I kidding?
Man, now I'm
I'm gonna
really
be
excited
sending
to watch
him a
that
painting
movie.
later.
I'm
Let's
trying
be
to see what he's
serious.
trying to
I
pull out
love
of this
Puggapillar.
envelope for 10
I
minutes.
do want to know, but don't give away info of yourself. Oh, that's it.
Where's your
That was
address?
really
Your
anticlimactic.
Do you have a social security number?
Do they?
Where
Do
in
that?
Puggapillar? I don't think so. I think that's an American.
I don't
do
thing.
that
even
in
have
Australia.
security.
Do you have a
Did you
government?
not see
assigned
earlier
number?
some random was in my house? I don't even
Who
have
Was
security.
that?
Dude, mother
Oh,
address it.
terrible.
Was that?
People
He'll
are gonna be
never
like, "Oh my
tell
god,
us.
Puggapillar safety."
It was actually someone I organized to come over whilst I was recording.
Was
So I could
sister?
spook. I'm very
You.
elaborate with what I plan.
He is, and that's why I don't know what's
That's-
real sometimes.
You know
scared
I don't
me.
know if
You
he's
know the
being
worst
Didn't
fucking
even
thing.
know. Notice it.
or he's
I've
legit.
fallen so far down the rabbit hole with my dumb. I've fallen so far down the rabbit hole with my dumb jokes and shit that I do that people don't know whether I'm serious or not. Anything,
I know.
regardless of
know.
what I do, anything I say, nobody takes me seriously ever.
Well,
Yeah.
you're a
Do you know how much of a-
committer.
That thing that
You
sucks.
commit. If we say something to you, you legit will just not reply like we never said it until we move on. I've watched it happen multiple times during this recording.
Yeah.
So you're a committed person, and I get it.
Legit.
Honestly,
like if
somebody was in your house, I would just assume it was a prank.
No,
I don't know if
no.
I don't know how
That shit
Australia works
scared
too.
me.
Was that a door-to-door salesman? Like, hey mate, I wanted to ask you, and you're like, oh, I'm sorry,
Legit.
I'm working.
Nobody-
I can't. And they were like, no
nobody
problem,
takes
and
me
they left.
seriously. I could have the most serious video, right? Like I'm announcing I have cancer or some shit like that. To just
Oh.
like, let's pretend I have it for
Somebody
some
would
reason.
be like,
No,
I'm not
let's
gonna
Right?
not
pretend that.
pretend
I'm not
that.
wishing that on
Someone would
anybody.
be
Not
like,
really a
he's just
pretendable
doing a
thing.
Breaking Bad bit or something. Like, I wouldn't take it seriously at all. I'm serious. Nobody takes me. Oh, hang on, that doesn't work, does it? I'm
It
serious.
doesn't.
Nobody takes me seriously.
I'm serious. No one takes me serious.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Stop
I'm
f***ing
gonna tell
around.
you from the bottom of my heart.
You play too much. That's
yeah,
what we call
Someone
that here.
commented today
what we
on
call
my
that here.
fountain video. This isn't the type of movie to be making jokes, bro.
They said, "Did you tell them, hey, I
Did
was
they
paid
watch
to
the
watch
film?
it, and I'm
Sorry.
gonna do it."
Yeah, I was paid to watch it. Shut the up.
Oh, great film. But you know what? I just want to say, as I tried to end this multiple times, but Pugga won't
Have
stop
you?
talking about himself.
Yeah, let's just keep it going.
God,
No,
Pugga.
I gotta pee. Hi.
Yeah. But anyways, I just want to say thank you to my guest, and I would like you guys to give you guys some time. Plug yourself. What can
Welcome
we
to the
expect
horror
from-
hour.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh no, not us. You.
Oh,
You want me to
hello,
plug myself?
everybody. My name is Bridget, and this
Can
is
I
my
plug
handsome
Puggapillar?
husband.
Dibs.
If I have to plug myself, I'm gonna need some lube
I
or
didn't
something.
say. I didn't say peg. I said.
You
plug.
guys can start calling me Puggapillar.
Puggapillar?
I don't know why that made
Pegapillar.
That
Yeah.
did make me laugh. But yes, what do you all? Where can they find you?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube.
Twitter when it works if you
Facebook,
have your limited
Twitter.
number of
That's true.
tweets. It's usually bridgeco or bridgeco1. I don't know. Find me in the bathroom in 5 minutes. I gotta pee.
Oh
In 2
God! And
seconds.
Pugga, where can they find you?
You can find me online somewhere. Just look it up.
Australia.
That's how I
Bridget,
That's-
I'm trying to plug my channel.
Sorry.
that's
trying
how I
to
told
plug
people
other
to find
things.
our reaction with
But
Puggapillar. It's on
I'm
the
just gonna
internet.
say thank you so much, and so I can let them all go use the bathroom. But with that, I'm gonna say goodbye so that we can.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for tolerating us.
Good luck listening to this
I'm
later.
legit about to piss myself too.
You have been listening to the Horror Hour. See you next time.